Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm gonna check the Eachine E56 foldable quadcopter. We're getting it inside this nice carrying case. Inside the case we can find a USB charger, spare propellers and a screwdriver, the instructions manual, the remote controller, which is not the ordinary remote controller you're used to. It's a joystick. It resembles the Wii controller, and I'm going to tell you about it later in this video. And we're getting the quadcopter itself. On the bottom of the quadcopter we can find the battery, which is proprietary, so you'll have to buy this specific battery if you want to get more flight time out of this quadcopter. This quadcopter is part of the E series and it's the latest quadcopter in this version. I've already reviewed the Eachine E50. Once you pull the arms, it just snaps into place and you have to apply a little bit of force in order to fold it back. The quadcopter itself is pretty compact. It weighs 85.3 grams including the battery, and it can almost fit in the palm of your hand. On the front of the quadcopter we have an LED indicator, and also on the back we also have a front-facing camera, which is rated to be 720p, but it's not, of course. It's a pretty basic camera, and in the end of this video you can see how it performs. You can also adjust the angle of the camera just by tilting it. And on the top we have this power button. Pressing it once will turn on the quadcopter, and pressing it again will turn it off. The remote controller is operated by two AAA batteries and has a built-in gravity sensor, which means in order to control the quadcopter you can tilt the remote controller and the quadcopter will move according to that. I highly suggest you, before taking this quadcopter outdoors, to go through the user manual. It's pretty friendly and it will provide you with all the information needed in order to operate this quadcopter. On the front of the remote controller we have this button that allows you to change between high and low speed. Pressing once, the joystick is going to take off, and then pressing it again will land. Button number 3 will put the quadcopter in headless mode, and then you're going to hear this continuous beeping that will indicate you are in headless mode, and pressing it once again will quit the headless mode. Calibrating the accelerometer of the quadcopter is done by pressing button number 4 for about 2 seconds. Button number 5 is the emergency stop, which means that the quadcopter is just going to drop and the motors are going to stop. Button number 6, turn on and off the lights of the quadcopter. And of course we have the on and off switch, which is located on the left side. Binding the quadcopter to the remote controller is done by first turning on the quadcopter, then turn on your remote controller, move the joystick up and down, and now the quadcopter is bound. Whenever you're having some problems with the quadcopter, let's say it's drifting, just press the number 4 for 2 seconds. It's going to enter calibration mode. The quadcopter is going to flash, and once it's done, it's going to turn solid again. So let's take the quadcopter outside and see how it performs and how this interesting remote controller works. Overall, I think that the Eachine E56 is a very enjoyable toy. It takes a little bit of practice to master the usage of this joystick, but in the end of the day, it gives you a refreshing way of controlling the quadcopter. As you can see, the video quality is not so good, so don't think you're getting a mini Mavic or something like that. The downside is that you're not practicing a real usage of a quadcopter remote controller, so it's not going to help you with that if you want to practice a quadcopter flying. I think that Eachine did a pretty nice job with the design, but these proprietary batteries are not as convenient as having regular Lipo batteries that could be inserted inside, so you will have to buy more of these batteries if you want to get a longer flight time. The carrying case is a great add-on and it will enable you to carry your quadcopter around, and I think that Eachine done a great job with providing this case as well. So I thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about this quadcopter, feel free to ask it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on my next videos. Goodbye.